and I just got one more thing to say. How about them Cowboys?
What's going on, Cowboy Nation and Angry Cowboy fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan, here on YouTube. The place where y'all can find my raw and uncut emotions about the Dallas Cowboys. 24/7, 365, and as long as I'm alive, y'all know I'm DC for life, baby. And if you're DC for life, won't you go ahead, hit that subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe to what we do. We had a goal of 5K before the new year. We didn't get that goal, but we could smash that goal 4 days after the new year. So how about y'all hit that subscribe button and join the rest of us Angry Cowboys fans as we cheer on the Dallas Cowboys through the 2023 season and beyond. This morning on the episode of Get Up, Greeny invited Bart Scott and Damien Woody on the show. The crew was talking about the best quarterback in the league as of right now, and they both picked Matthew Stafford over a hot Dak Prescott. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. So let's get right into the audio from these two so I can go ahead and unpack my raw and uncut when it comes to that. First, we're going to hear from Bart Scott and Damien Woody. Then we're going to come back and unpack my raw and uncut with them. And then we got another clip from Harry Douglas that we're going to get into. So with that being said, Angry Cowboys fans, let's take a listen.
The question then, and so I asked that question to Jeff Saturday, are they ready to take that and run with it? He said, yes, they are, because they have the best quarterback in the NFC. So the question is, do they?
No, I don't think they have the best quarterback.
No?
I think they have the best quarterback with the best team.
Okay.
Matthew Stafford, by far, in my opinion, is the best quarterback.
Matthew Stafford, by far, is the best quarterback in the
Matthew
NFC.
Stafford's proven that he has what it takes to win in the playoffs. Like, you talk about a team playing with house money. The scariest team in this playoffs from that side, to me, is Matthew Stafford, because they can run the football and they can play defense. They have a superstar that when you need a play, they can get a play. And that's a guy like Aaron Donald. When you need a stop, he's a guy that can wreck a game. And right now, you talk about Cooper Kupp, you talk about Puka Nacua. They can put up points with the best of them. Just ask the Baltimore Ravens. Nobody want to see them. So when you think about it, Tampa will play Philadelphia Eagles. That's a much easier matchup. If the Rams go to Dallas, that could be upset
How are
city.
you maintaining your focus on this conversation while this develops?
This is our locker mate.
Yeah, that's
right. I know things about him that only his wife knows.
He's seen a lot of things.
Yes, he's seen a lot.
But yes, I'm totally in agreement with Bar here. Matthew Stafford. Going into the postseason and on the NFC side, he is the best quarterback in the NFC.
Oh.
He's like over the last month plus, Matthew Stafford has been on a heater.
Nobody wants that smoke.
Nobody wants Matthew Stafford. It's like Bart said, he's the one that won a Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Matthew Stafford's been playing some great football. I know everyone will talk about the Giants last week, but Matthew Stafford's been the most consistent guy over the last month.
All right. Dak Prescott has been doing his thing the entire season. Some will talk about the way that he looked at the beginning of the season. But guys, why put the game on your shoulders when your defense is playing lights out? What happened to the Los Angeles Rams when they came to Jerry's World this year? Dak Prescott threw for 304 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 interception. He had a QBR of 80.6 and a passer rating of 133.7 compared to Matthew Stafford's 162 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Who was the best quarterback when they met up this year? Rain Dakota Prescott. It is any given Sunday, so the Dallas Cowboys would have to come into that game with a purpose and a desire to win. And we did, 20-43. Harry Douglas wasn't having any of that talk from Damien Woody and Bart Scott. So we're going to take a quick listen to what Harry Douglas had to say, and then we're going to come back and unpack that clip. So, take it away, Mr. Douglas.
Who's the best quarterback right now? Who, in your mind, is the best quarterback on the NFC side as we head into the playoffs?
I'm going to go with Dak Prescott. And he's been the best quarterback in the NFC the entire year, in my opinion. And that's the reason why he was in the MVP talks. When you look at his numbers, first in touchdown passes with 32, third in pass yards, second in QBR, second in QB rating, sixth in completion percentage, and he only has 8 interceptions, single-digit interceptions. So he's taking care of the football. A lot of people thought that was going to be an issue coming into this season. Y'all over there laughing.
Yeah, 5 homecoming games this season.
Listen, you play who you play.
Right.
And he bust Matt Stafford in them ass early in the season, too. In case y'all forgot. It don't matter. You just say they play who they play, right? You can't say they play who they play. But then he throw for 300 against the Los Angeles Rams, and then you try to back.
Early in the season. No Cooper Kupp. Early in the season, Puka Nacua still finding himself. You talk about it's not how you play, is when you playing.
All right, Angry Cowboys fans. Did you hear what Bart Scott had to say? It seems like the only person who came prepared with receipts was Harry Douglas. He fired off the stats from Dak Prescott. Then Bart Scott said that when the Dallas Cowboys played the Los Angeles Rams, the Rams were without Cooper Kupp? Bart, you might want to go back and check that game out because the Dallas Cowboys shut down Cooper Kupp. He played in that game. As a matter of fact, Cooper Kupp had 4 receptions for 20 yards and no touchdowns. The Rams' leading receiver was their running back, Darrell Henderson Jr., and he only accounted for 3 receptions for 54 yards and no touchdowns. Don't get it twisted, Cowboys Nation, because I agree that the Rams could be dangerous in the postseason. I was actually talking to my brother last night, and I told him that the Rams were going to upset the Detroit Lions and then move on to the San Francisco 49ers and upset the 49ers. Then come to Jerry's World and get that ass beat by the Dallas Cowboys in the NFC Championship game. We will get a preview of the game between the Rams and the 49ers because they play each other this Sunday. I don't think the Rams will win this game January 7th, but the Rams will show up in the playoffs and go on an upset spree, upsetting the Lions and the Niners. You can book it. You heard it here first, Cowboys Nation. Book it. Anyhow, I'm getting tired of these talking heads judging players on how they played 2 and 3 and 5 years ago. Yes, 2 years ago, Matthew Stafford won the Super Bowl, but is this team the same team that won that Super Bowl? I was lucky enough to be on a cruise when I watched that Super Bowl. We all see what happened with the Philadelphia Eagles this year. According to Bart Scott's logic, Jalen Hurts could be the best quarterback in the NFL because they made it to the Super Bowl last year. That's not the case, is it? Start critiquing these players off their play during the current season. The fact that he won the Super Bowl and won 2 years ago has nothing to do with this year. If you want to go back in history, how many playoff games did Matthew Stafford win as a Detroit Lion? It's a new day, Bart Scott and Damien Woody. Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys are on a mission this year. The mission is incremental. Get the second seed of the playoffs. Win the 2 home games we have. Make it to the NFC Championship and possibly the Super Bowl. This is Dak Prescott's goal. This is the Dallas Cowboys team goal. This is the Dallas Cowboys organization's goal and every single Angry Cowboys fan goal. Bart Scott, stop coming on these shows making up stats to fit your narrative. Y'all stop trying to spin these storylines to get more clicks on your videos. There are so many Dallas Cowboy haters in the NFL landscape, and none of them want to see the Dallas Cowboys shine. No one wants to see the Dallas Cowboys win the Super Bowl. Why? Because it was shut down. Every single talking head's talking point, and they would have to find something else to troll because if the Dallas Cowboys were to win the Super Bowl, Hell, if they were to make it to an NFC championship game, you talking heads would have no choice but to place Dak Prescott in the elite category. And that's according to every talking heads criteria of being elite. This has been your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan. Do you think Bart Scott and Damien Woody were right about Matthew Stafford? Or is Harry Douglas right in his assessment of Dak Prescott? Y'all let me know in the comment section. If you're new to the channel and you like the content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Smash that bell so you can stay up to date with the Angry Cowboys Fan whenever I go live or whenever I release a video. We have a must win coming up this Sunday at 4:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Washington. And I'm going to be going live to talk to all the Angry Cowboys fans about that upcoming game. So make sure you tune in. Also, I said earlier in the video, we didn't make our goal of 5K subscribers before the new year, but we're super close as of today. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so we can reach and pass that goal. Let's continue to root for our Dallas Cowboys with pride, with class, and with dignity. And let's continue to be DC for life. This is your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan. And I'm out.